it's gone really windy all of a sudden. I hope you can hear me. It is in fact afternoon, it's 1:10. I've just been cleaning today, and you know when you're in the mood you can't stop, so that's why I didn't film this morning, because I was just in the zone, which has made us late to the field. It is now 1:10. We're meant to be here at 1. We're meeting Pedro and Linda. They should be here in a minute. But anyway, we made it. I've been rushing, but here we are. Hello, sweetheart. Hello, darling. Down, good boy. Let's go. Come on. Look at this girl. She is exhausted. Pedro's just gone in. We're just going to stay for another 10 minutes and we're going to get going. Although I don't know if she wants another 10 minutes. Goodness me, Nessie, you have been running and playing hard. Haven't you? Hello. So it's now much later. I haven't filmed today because, as I told you this morning, I was doing all the housework. I was on a roll. I was getting really into it. So I did all that. And then when Walt and Esker, as you saw, Walt and Nessie, her and Pedro had a really good play together. She was worn out. And then I came home and I soaked in the bath for hours, which was lovely. Just what I needed after a morning of cleaning. Wasn't it, Ness? Yes. The time is now 6 o'clock. Matt's just got home from work. He's in the shower. I'm going to quickly make him spaghetti hoops on toast because then I'm going out. So tonight, if you remember, some of you will remember that Matt got me a ticket to go and see, I guess it's like a guy doing a talk, who he used to work for the British police and then he ended up working in America on serial killer cases, like profiling serial killers and stuff. And as I'm sure a lot of you will know, I love, like true crime, serial killer, all that stuff. I just find it fascinating. I don't love serial killers, by the way. I just find the whole psychology of it really interesting, as a lot of people do. I know that's like something a lot of people are interested in as well. So yeah, we're going to go and see this guy do the talk. I'm going with me, my mum, my sister and Lily, my niece. So yeah, that's what I'm doing now. So we have one bad day out there, can't complain. And we are heading home. It's about 10:30. I think we all enjoyed it. Did we enjoy it, girls?
It was really good, really interesting.
We got a book. We got a signed book that we're going to share because it's 20 quid, so we're sharing it. Did you have a good time, Lily?
Yeah, it was really good.
Did you have a good time, Mum?
Yeah.
Yeah. Very interesting. Hello, good morning, folks. I hope you can hear me over the washing machine. I think it is just about to stop. So it's 10:10. I'm about to go to Asda soon. I was going to go earlier, but then it got to 9:15 and the traffic was crazy because it was that time of day. So I thought, oh, wait. But the traffic's still bad. It's calmed down a bit, but it's still, so I can only imagine there's roadworks or something going on at the bottom of the hill or something. I don't know why, because at 10:10 it's usually all kind of stopped, but they are still queuing. I don't know if you can see, but here's the queue of traffic, so I don't know why. So I might just have to brave it and go. But anyway, I thought, well, I'll wait for the washing machine to finish because according to that, it's got 2 minutes left. Although that'll probably jump up to 10 in a minute because it always does that. Yeah, so I'm going to go to Asda, and then I was considering going to the garden centre later on, but I don't know because I can't decide on what to do. I will show you what I mean, and anyone with any gardening knowledge can let me know their opinions and what I should do. But as you can see, the back of the house is so ugly. There's these ugly pipes, horrible. So what I would like to do is get some kind of, bearing in mind I can only have planters as well because there's obviously no soil there, some kind of planter, and then you can get these trellises that go around drain pipes, although I'm not sure if they're going to be deep enough. But what I was thinking was some kind of trellis around the drain pipes along here, and then have some kind of climber going up. But I don't know what kind of climber, because that obviously doesn't get a lot of sun there. Ideally I'd like it to go into here, but that's under like a little porch, so that's completely shaded. So would anything work? I don't know. And obviously I don't want it to completely take over, because this is next door's house and this is my house, so it could only like come over this side, if you see what I mean. So I don't know. What do you think? Do you have any advice for me? So I was going to go to the garden centre, but in all honesty I don't know what I'm looking for, and I've tried to like Google it and stuff, but I can't really get a straight answer. And also, if I was to get some kind of climbing plant that was to do that, could it grow that much from just a pot? I don't know. I mean, I can get quite a big planter, but I don't know. I don't know anything about plants. And also, I kind of just want it to be fully grown now. I don't want to wait a few years. I know that's not possible, but anyway, I'm going to research that a little bit, I think. And I might still go to the garden centre anyway, just for a little wander around.
There is no.
Well, that was a little bit stressful. I've just been in Asda doing my shopping, as you know, and I get a phone call off Matt. Matt normally starts college at lunchtime. I get a phone call off Matt. It's 10 to 11 at this point. He says, "Where are you at?" I said, "Shopping." He said, "Oh, I've got to be at college at 20 past 11. So, Asda is, someone pulling up next to me. Asda is the opposite end of town to where we live, and our traffic system is awful. The traffic's always really bad. So I was like, for goodness sakes. And he was like, "Oh, it doesn't matter, I'll get his mate to pick him up." Anyway, his mate just for some bizarre reason never turned up. He didn't want to take his bike because he had nowhere to put his bike, because some bikes have been pinched from college, which is just bloody awful, isn't it? So he didn't want to take his bike, and blah 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 blah. Anyway, I just phoned him now. It's like 20 past 11 now, to tell him be ready, and I'll quickly grab him and take him to college. But he'd be late. He's got an exam, by the way. That's why I had to be in early today. Anyway, one of his other mates have gone and picked him up, so he's probably still going to be a little bit late, but hopefully it's better than not turning up, I guess, isn't it? But why you didn't think to tell me beforehand? Why you didn't tell me last night that you had to be up early or earlier and at college? I'd have made sure you was up and, you know. Okay, so what? What's this? So the time is now 10 to 1. I have just had a phone call off Matt to say that he's passed 2 exams. He's done his exams, he's passed. One of them he was 1 mark off getting a distinction, so yay to Matt. And then also they're meant to be doing work placement, but Matt has decided fairly recently that he doesn't want to be a mechanic anymore, so he's asked his tutor, can I just, instead of going on a work placement, can I just go to my work for that week? And his tutor has said yeah, but he said, you know, you need to really think about that, because you would make a really good mechanic, which is, I think Matt needed to hear that. I've said before that Matt has no confidence. He thinks he's rubbish at everything. Yeah, I don't know why, because he's done so amazingly well at college. He's passed every exam. He's passed, you know, like with flying colours. He's I think he might be, I might be wrong, but I think he's the only one in his course that has passed. Oh no, that's not true actually. I'm going to say that's passed every exam first time, but he did fail one actually. But then retook it and was 1 mark off being his distinction on that one. But he has done amazingly well, so I'm glad his tutor said that, and hopefully given him that little bit of a boost. And I don't know, maybe he'll rethink that. Maybe he does want to be a mechanic again. I don't know. It's up to him. I'm not going to push him. Like, it's totally up to him. But I think he'd be a good mechanic. But there we are. Right, anyway, I'm just putting some sausage rolls in the oven for Matt, because he didn't have any breakfast because he was going to be late. and then I'm going to take the dog down by the river, I think, because it's hot today. So I think I'll go and let her go in the river. Got hair in my mouth. And then me and my mum are going to go to the garden centre. So that's what we're doing now. Me and Ness are just sitting out in the garden in the sunshine. Oh, it's just gone a bit windy all of a sudden. Oh, what a beautiful day. Blowing beautiful. Neska, I know what you're doing. Come out of there, please. Neska. It's eating the plants. I see you. Well, this was a perfectly made bed not too long ago. What happened to my bed? It seems to have a bone in it. What has happened? Come on, missus, we're going for a walk. We're going for a walk. Come on, let's go. Go on, take it to the river. We'll go to the river where you can be really, really naughty and chase the ducks. Is that what she wants? Yes, come on then. Come on then. He's watching those ducks over there, if you can see. Come on, Nessie. Come on. Come on. Good girl, good girl. Thought she was actually going to do the flipping. There's loads of little fish down here, I don't know if you can see. Ew. I should say ew, should I? It's just nature. Quite cool, really. Just trying to creep in the water. Me and my mum are on our way to Hayes Garden Centre. Well, pretty much there now, actually, I guess. Might get this. Yeah. And look at these.
Yeah. I wonder how real wisteria is.
Yeah, well.
Wild, don't worry, be happy. Don't worry, be happy.
Okay, so I didn't get anything from the garden centre. I was too confused, I didn't know. But anyway, me and Matt are going driving now. I think we've got Neska.
I think Nessie's going to go in.
Neska, that is incredibly unsafe. Oh my god. Oh, Neska. I think we're going to go to outside now to go to the chip shop. Neska has decided to join us. Look at this. You can't sit there. You can't sit there.
Get in the back.
Come on, in
Get
the
in
back.
the back.
In the back. Should I get in the back? Oh my goodness. You're going to get pulled in there. It might be quicksand. Hello, good evening. Goodness me, my fringe needs cutting. Look, can't see anything. That's why I've had it tied back. Yeah, I've just finished work. The time is 4:05. Just got in now. got Matt a Subway for tea because that's what he requested, and I thought, oh, that's easy enough, isn't it? I didn't get one because I'm not a massive fan of Subway. Yeah, I'm just going to do usual stuff now. Let the birdies out, clean their cage. Their cage is filthy this week. Yeah? Yeah, are you? Yeah. Good. And then that's it really. Do a bit of housework, do some washing up. I think Matt's going to go out. Are you going out?
Yeah.
Yeah? Where are you going?
I'm meeting Drew.
Just meeting Drew in his car or?
I think so.
Yeah. We went driving last night, didn't we, Matt?
Mhm.
We had a good time. Matt did super good. As always.
Thanks.
Alright, darling.
Love you.
Enjoy, love you. Yeah. I'm gonna have a coffee first. Of course I am. Do you know what? It is 5:30. No, in fact it's 25 to 6. Birdies are here. I still haven't cleaned their cage. I've just been sat watching YouTube videos and chilling out, but I am actually gonna get on with it now and clean their cage. Ain't that right, Dexter? Oh, hello, my boy baby. Hello, my boy baby. Can I kiss? Can I have a kiss, please? Oh, I can't reach you. You got to come closer. Kiss. Come on, give me a kiss. Come on, give me a kiss. Please, can I have a kiss? Please, I want a kiss. Kisses. You nearly did. Oh, thank you. Mwah. Oh, what a little softie. Oh, oh, I love him. Hello, good morning. It's not even morning. It is 1:25. Can you believe it? Why would you not? It's Sunday, it's Bank Holiday Sunday, no work tomorrow, whoop whoop. Yeah, I've just had such a lazy morning. I've literally been in bed all morning. I've been awake since about 7:30, but I've been in bed all morning, which has been lovely. And then I just painted my nails while I was in bed. I've done them in this kind of turquoise colour with this kind of, it's not going to focus, like paisley pattern. What do you reckon? I'm not so sure. I don't know. There we go. And then I've been watching the Charlene Downs documentary. It's 3 episodes in at the moment. For any of you that don't know, Charlene Downs was a girl who went missing in 2003. I think she was 14, I think she was. I think she was 14. Went missing from Blackpool in the north of England, and it is believed by many that she was basically killed and chopped up and put in kebabs by some kebab shop owners, and that she was like being used in this like paedophile ring, like, you know, these awful stories that you hear, and that basically they killed her. And these 2 men were eventually found not guilty, and one of the men is actually being interviewed on this documentary, and he's not a nice man. And in the first episode I was absolutely sure that they'd done it, and I was thinking, how have they got away with this? Actually, now the more I've watched it, I don't think it was them at the moment. I might change my mind yet. I don't think it was. I do think that they were horrible men, are horrible men. I do believe that they're involved in these awful paedophile rings and all kinds of horrible, dodgy stuff going on. I don't think they're nice men, but I'm not convinced that they did actually murder her. And then in the 2nd or 3rd episode, it transpires that actually she wasn't from a very nice home at all. I mean, this is what the programme's showing, I don't know this for a fact. And that her dad was like a heavy drinker, he used to bring a lot of men back to the house, and that there was kind of sexual abuse going on, and her parents like turned a bit of a blind eye to it and stuff. And also she wasn't reported missing for a couple of days, which is really odd in itself. Again, I don't believe that the parents did it, but it just appears that there was all sorts going on in this young girl's mind, and that all these men were brought into her life, and you know, just not a home that any child should be brought up in. And then it finished on, actually, there's this other guy who was in the area who was eventually convicted of paedophile activities, and then it kind of ended, so I guess it goes into him more in the next episode. So it's just all really like, oh, you just think, oh, I don't know. The world is a scary place at times. There are some bizarre people in the world. So anyway, that is how I spent my morning. How lovely. Let me know if you've watched that documentary, or if you know anything about that case, and, you know, what are your thoughts? I don't know. Right, anyway, right now, just to completely change the subject, right now I'm going to have some dinner. I've got some macaroni and cheese. And then me and Matt and my mum and dad are going to go for a little walk today. So Matt's going to drive us. Mum and dad have got to go in their car because we're going to drive and take the dog. And then there's this, like, if we can find it, like a disused church that we want to just go and have a little wander around because it looks kind of cool. So, yes, that is our plans for the day. Ness. Wild. Oh.
There's some serious spiders in here.
This is it, Jim. Watch the steps.
How spooky. Leska's jumping up on the bench. See if she wants a drink, Matt.
Somebody's done something in there.
So we're not let her in for the...
You could let her go long though. Can't do anything. Huh?
Sword play.
don't know. I don't. What's that? No, it's just a door. Locked door.
It's another door outside.
Oh, that's it now.
What?
A rabbit.
Oh,
Rabbit just
God.
ran. Look at it.
You won't be able to stop now, Grandad.
Oh, God. Neska down on nettles. Come on. Come on. Neska. Oh, my God. Neska, come on. So we are back from our little walk. It's very interesting, like how bizarre this church is literally in the middle of nowhere. I don't know if it came across quite how in the middle of nowhere it is, so maybe I'll insert a picture if I can find one on Google. But yeah, that was really cool. We're home now. It's 5 to 7. I'm just making tea. I'm making this like garlic and chili chicken rice thing. I hope it's nice. I don't know. Starting to doubt myself now. I mean, it smells nice, but we'll see how it turns out. And I've got garlic bread as well in the oven, so we'll just fill up on garlic bread if it's no good. And have a beer, you know, wash it down with a beer. So yeah, I think that's it really. Matt was meant to have gone out with his friends, but unfortunately they've gone out without him because we were on our way back and he said he'd give them a ring when he got back, but they'd already gone, so I feel a bit sad for him really. But there we go. So anyway, we'll see how this turns out. Good afternoon again. It's once again the afternoon. I haven't vlogged this morning because I've done bugger all this morning. Fabulous. Had a nice lazy start to the day. I finally watched the Ted Bundy film. Finally got around to doing it. Yeah, I wasn't missing out on much. And then I had a bath for ages, which was lovely, and that's it really. Picked off my nail varnish, which is annoying, but I kind of like laid it up too thick, so it just started peeling off, so I've half picked that off, so I'm going to take that off properly later, and then I'll do my nails again. I've trimmed my fringe a little bit, probably needs it a little bit more actually, I don't know. Yeah, it's about, I think it's about 1:45 now. Matt's been out since about 11:30 this morning with his mate. I don't know where they've gone. And then, yeah, I'm going to nip to Morrison's now because Matthew's working all week this week because he's off college, it's half term. So he needs stuff for his lunchbox. So I shall go and get that, and then got a nip to my sister's. Yo guys, I am back from shopping. I seem to have picked up a little stray along the way. Haven't I?
Yes.
Yes. What were you doing, George? Why did you want to come to my house?
To do science.
To do science. who better to do science with than me? We're doing a science lab experiment. I think you make a bouncy ball, do you?
You can make anything really.
I don't think you can. Okay, well, let's read the instructions and we will see.
You got my notepad here. Scientistical. We call it the science lab, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's a science lab, isn't it?
It's
What's she got now?
check. Yeah, 3 drops. So we got to put, I think this is red. Is this red? Doesn't look like
The
red.
yellow, that one. That one's red.
Oh.
And that one's blue.
These look like dots, I think. don't
Right, you
they?
need to put 3 drops in.
Of each one.
Yeah, 3 in that one of whatever colour, 3 of a
Red.
different colour, 3 of a
So we
different
can
colour.
just choose whichever 2 to put it in.
Yeah.
So we take the lid off, don't
No,
we?
you need to screw it, won't you?
It's a child lock, probably, isn't it?
Probably. Right, 3 drops in there. Careful, because we don't know how quick it's going to come out. Go on. Is it going? It's a bit. And then do you want to do the other colours?
Yeah, this one next.
Yep.
You do this one. You can hear a little clack. That means it's child lock, probably, doesn't it? It says 3 of each one, doesn't it?
Did indeed. Count them.
1. I did 1. 2. It's okay, isn't it? How did that fall off? That's fine, isn't it?
Yeah, it's fine, don't worry.
I did 2, didn't I?
Yeah.
And then what do we do? Can I screw the other ones on?
Yeah, make sure they're on tight and straight, because you need to shake them in a minute.
Can I shake all the blue? You didn't screw this one.
No, I'm leaving it for you.
Yeah.
Let me just read what it says again.
Some of it's DNA.
Oh, Nessie, no. Can't eat that.
I don't know what the red DNA is, but it's probably blood DNA.
Oh, blood, yeah. Sounds quite right, doesn't it?
We got this blue and
Right, are they on proper, yeah?
X's.
Okay, you will need, screw the caps on and shake the mix. Shake to mix the food colouring.
Well, we definitely had it.
When?
Open. Okay.
You see?
So we put all of it.
Hang on, slow down a minute. Slow down. Oh, is it coming out?
Yeah, it's coming out.
Right, next one.
Next You've got it. I don't.
Do you want me to open it? You hold. Oh, you've done it. Oh. Do you want to hop up on there? How do we get this off then, do you reckon?
I think we just open it.
Right, do you want to do it?
Yeah. Should we do it on here?
Yeah.
Oh, look!
Oh.
You never saw that, did you?
No.
Yeah.
Oh.
It created a ball.
And then what you have to do...
It's so sticky to open, isn't it?
Oh no, how do we get the other side off? Then it says we've got to run it underwater.
Run it underwater? Are these all done? What are these supposed to turn into?
Nothing. That's it.
These are Blue 78Xs.
What?
What do we do with these?
Ew. Right, I'm going to run this underwater
Maybe
now.
these are just for 78Xs.
What does that mean?
It's what they use DNA to use.
Is it?
It's DNA. I know all these DNAs are. I've seen the blue one is the Blue 78X. That ball. I know where to put it. Wait, can I feel?
Yeah.
Now. Oh, feel you can drop it, can't you?
When it's dry, you can bounce it.
Oh, can you?
Yeah.
Does it turn into a bouncy
It's a
ball?
bouncy ball.
Does it turn into it?
Yeah.
Is that how people make bouncy balls?
Yeah, you just made a bouncy ball.
What?
That's science.
So people get them when they're older?
Well, you can keep this one forever, can't you?
Yeah, I can bounce it with Sadie, can't I?
Mhm.
And these can be for a game of the hacker with the blue 78Xs with all the blue 78Xs, different colours, can't it?
Where have you heard Blue 78X before?
YouTube.
YouTube. What have you been watching on
Of the
YouTube?
hacker.
What have you been
Of
watching
the
on YouTube?
hacker.
Okay. Woo!
That is bouncy, isn't
Not
it?
splitting though, is it?
No.
Don't let it split because it's not fully dry. Woohoo! That's good, George. So me and George have just come for a little walk, haven't we, George?
Back here.
George is back there. He's having a good time.
Can't go fast on these walls.
No, you can't go fast on the wall.
Is that high?
It's quite high.
I'll go back there where it's lower.
Okay. That was kids messing about, by the way. No one's been murdered. If you can hear the screaming.
Nice shorts. Like with nice shorts.
Do you like his nice shorts? I like your nice shorts.
They're brand new.
They're brand new. Well, let's be careful with
I
them.
haven't even gotten dirty one.
Oh, wow.
Yes. That isn't a dog toy. It's a rock. Isn't it?
Yep.
It's not anything good, is it? That one didn't work, did it? Didn't work out, did it? Just went a little.
Maybe just a little one.
That looks nice. It looks like a nice thing, doesn't it? It's like a nice bonfire night, doesn't it?
Ooh, deep there. Hello, darlings.
I stroked him.
Oh, you are.
I just stroked him.
He's lovely.
It's hard to get up.
Can you manage?
Yeah, I can stand on the side. Isn't
Oh,
it?
he's a little sad because he didn't get a stroke.
Have a stroke. Okay, come and stroke him.
Okay. Here, you hold the camera.
Just a little scared, isn't he? Let me get over here so I can actually see.
Well, if you move back a little bit, you might see it a bit better. Look at Nesca being a good girl as well. Bye-bye, darlings.
Bye-bye.
People like you.
Try stop it here.
Yeah, that's okay.
Bye, horse. Let me just get them in the... Can you stand back so I can get them all in the can?
Oh, you want me to stand in?
Yeah.
Okay, like
I
this.
can get all the horses.
Okay, we are home. Well, we're not home. We're at my sister's home. George is home. And I've come for tea.
Ooh, he said George is home.
George is home and Sadie's home. And Sarah's home and Craig's home and Lily's home and Ruby's home and Ivy's home and Alfie's home and Gypsy's home and which rabbit? Louis' home. Good morning, folks. Well, it is Tuesday. It's back to work day. Burp. I'm not quite sure when this will be up, to be honest, because I haven't edited it yet, so it might be a little bit late. I don't know why I'm telling you that. It doesn't matter now, does it? It's up when it's up. Yeah, I got back from my sister's last night about 8:30 and then just kind of did my nails, had a shower and went to bed. So that was that. That's why I didn't film. I redid my nails. I went for a black and white theme. And I just coincidentally match my blazer today, which was an accident, but I kind of like it. Yeah, so anyway, I hope you've all had a fantastic bank holiday. Let me know what you've been doing. I hope you've enjoyed the vlog. It's probably quite a long one. Again, I don't know because I've not edited yet. Dexter says good morning. Good morning, Dexter and Sparky and Nesca. Right, anyway, I shall see you all next week. Have a good week. Bye.